Candy. Well, thank you so much. Good morning. Thank you for allowing me to present to you my business. My name is Anna Arnabar, and I am a pet portrait artist. This is the second time that I'm here presenting to you, all of you, and it's an honor to be here. So I am a professional artist that specializes in pet portrait. I will transform your favorite pet photo into a beautiful work of art that will bring a smile to you forever. I have a degree in graphic design, but my passion has always been painting. Even though my career started as a hobby, it has become a full-time job. How lucky I am to do what I love every single day. My work has been showcased in several events and galleries. My work has been in the Biennale of Venice in Italy, in the French Embassy in Monaco, in France, in Mexico City, and of course here in the United States in a couple of galleries. So this is one of the collections that I have worked. It's called The Traits of Mexico. I intended to transport the viewer to my country of origin, Mexico, and show the richness and beauty of the people and the culture. But this is not why I'm here right now. This is my work. This is what I'm focusing right now. So you must ask how this happened to be from a representational artist to a pet portrait artist. Well, all happened because a friend of mine was wondering what to give her husband for a birthday present. And she asked, "Oh, do you do pet portraits?" Of course, I have never done a pet portrait, but I said, yes, I can do it. So I did it, and then somebody else saw it, and it's like, oh my God, can I do mine? I'm like, yes, of course. And then somebody else asked, and it started snowballing, and I was like, well, I think this can become a business. So that's when I reached the Small Business Development Center in Lewisburg. Thank you so much. And with the help of Amber Guerrero, I was able to create my LLC company, develop my website, and it has been wonderful. So my mission. I truly believe that nothing is worth more than a smile. A smile feeds the soul. And I have made it my mission to capture and immortalize the pure joy of your beloved pets in a breathtaking work of art that will bring a smile to you forever. So how does a commission work? So usually I ask from 5 to 6 photos. You tell me a little bit of the story of your dog. What do you like about him? Do you want a white background? Do you want color? Like, we will talk, what are you looking to have? Like, what do you have in mind? I will transform your ideas into a beautiful work of art. I will send you digital compositions. You will say, I want this one, and I will start painting. In 2 to 3 weeks, you will have a beautiful work of art ready for delivery or shipment. So as I mentioned, I was here a year ago, and I have good news. I have doubled my sales, yay! And I have tripled my revenue. Triple, like, it's like mind-blowing. So I have implemented some of the advice that you guys gave me. Thank you. So I have increased my prices. I applied to juried shows. I have been telling a story through my work. I have attended dog shows. I have built my presence on Etsy. I have joined the Pennsylvania Guild of Craftsmen, and I keep on growing in the right path. But of course, every business has its challenges. So I have to work on this. I haven't found my target market. So even though that every time I go to a show, I get a lot of commissions, I'm telling you, it has been crazy. Like, it has been really good. But when I'm not in shows, I don't get sales because we live in central Pennsylvania and the market here is really small. And so that will be something I will really be looking forward to hear. What ideas do you have? Another thing that was advised to me and I need to implement is to create win-win partnerships with veterinaries and lodges. I was really busy last year and I wasn't able to reach to them, but I think this will be a great way to make myself seen in other places. Somebody else talked about international markets. Unfortunately, I have found that shipping outside the United States is like very, very expensive. So it almost be more expensive to ship the painting than the painting itself. So if you have any ideas on that, I'm looking forward to hear any advice. And last but not least, my social media presence. I have been better at it, but it's always a point that you can work to make it better. There's always a room for improvement. So thank you so much for hearing about my story. This is me painting my pet portraits. And yeah, any questions?
I'm a better catcher than thrower. I'll accept the claps. Once again, Betsy Kramer from CEDACOG. I have so much to say. Okay, first of all, at CEDACOG, we have an export assistance program. So I will connect you with her, and maybe she can help alleviate some of those concerns that you have. So I'll take your information. Her name's Noelle Long, and she's fabulous. So that's first thing. Second thing is, I'm also a proud alumni from the Small Business Development Center of Bucknell. And so one thing that I did that was very successful is I created a press release, and I put it out and I sent it, and I contacted actually the TV studios.
Oh, okay.
And because of that, I actually ended up as a weekly feature every week on PA Live for WBRE for 3 years. And then that same press release actually ended up on the hands of the CBS Early Show. So I was actually with the CBS Early Show, all because I did a press release.
Wow.
And these things cost nothing. So I encourage you, and if we could talk later, I'd be happy to. But it's amazing how, we look at how we can spend money for advertising when these places are looking for stories. So anyways, we'll connect after. I'm sure a lot of people have other questions, but so excited for your business.
Thank
Thrilling.
you. Thank you so much.
And Anna, we have a comment online from Pat. And Pat said maybe curated digital art event. He said that popped into his head, collaborate with other artists that may be in the same situation. Not sure exactly what that looks like. And then he also mentioned streaming on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if you have, but have you thought of doing short form videos to showcase your skills online?
Yeah, I would love to do that. So if you can give me a little advice on that, that would be great. I'm always looking forward to do new things. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Colleen Bowman. I'm with Susquehanna Kids, and I've been helped by the SBCDC as well. The first thing that popped into my head was social media advertising. So you can do it for a pretty low dollar amount. You can be very specific, so your audience can be people that are posting pictures of their pets anyway. You can do an ad, and then you can track them from the ad back to your website. So if you can connect with someone that knows how to do it, it really would pay for itself, and I think it would spread pretty quickly as well.
Oh.
So I would highly recommend looking into the Facebook advertising.
Thank you. Do you know someone that?
Well, I just figured it out myself, but I'm not. But there's someone that would know more about it than me. But I could definitely connect with you and share what I've learned.
That would be great. Thank you.
Hi, I love your work. It's really cool. My family's commissioned a few from my cousin. She just does it for fun, for family and friends. But I was kind of thinking, she does a lot on Instagram. She'll post different stages of pictures and then hashtags. again, hers is more just like her local family and friends. She does it for fun, but I do think that's been effective. She's seen a lot of requests come through just from Instagram, and she'll start with a picture, like she'll kind of do a series of the photograph that was submitted and like a mid-stage where she's got part of it sketched and then maybe part of it like through the process and then the final. And people have found that really interesting. And I think I'm going to take this advice from my 13-year-old. TikTok is a really great platform to spread everything.
Yeah. So you like he was saying, like my process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think just people will see that and be like, oh, that's a great gift from my parent or, friend or whatever. So I think that's definitely social media, I think, can help boost a lot of your
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave. I would ask the people who are purchasing, to make sure that they share it and tag you on their social feeds, and that way you get that bump from everybody who sees it.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I do short form video. I'm not very good at it, but I do, time lapse stuff, and it's just a tripod and a camera to set up time lapse. And
Are you an artist too?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
So, but for sure, like the short form video stuff gets more attention than even just pictures.
Okay.
And then it's just asking other people, who are the end users to kind of tag you, because then all of a sudden you're connected with their network of folks who you may not be, connected with.
Thank you.
I have a couple of questions for you. So you talked about one of the recommendations last time was reaching out to veterinarians and like pet kennels and lodges. So what is your strategy for making those connections?
So I'm gonna offer, like, if you help me promote, I'm gonna give you a 10% of the sale.
Okay,
That's what I was thinking.
awesome. I was also thinking, I just yesterday spoke with a woman who makes dog treats up in Lycoming County. And so she's been working on getting in front of these people who are going to pay for not cheap dog treats. And it seems like that might be a significant overlap. The people who are going to pay $15 for a small bag of dog treats might also pay a couple $100 for a painting of this dog that they're...
Oh, no, they're a little higher. Way more higher than that. Yeah.
Right, exactly. I'm going off the numbers we saw last year. So
Yeah, no, they came up and I was surprised that they are working. Like, I was like,
congratulations on
Thank
that, by
you
the way.
so
That's very
much.
exciting.
Yeah.
I know that was very terrifying for you at first. You were like,
Yeah.
ah.
yeah.
But I was thinking, there are a couple people like that who probably do have an overlapping audience. And so
Yes.
these people who are making these very high-end dog treats might be good connections as
Yes.
well. And you could do some mutually beneficial promotion of each other.
Yes.
That's not just like paying a commission to a veterinary, because again, you don't know if the right people are coming into the vet's office necessarily. And the dog kennels can be, hit or miss. So that's another option, is finding the people who are selling other high-end pet products to people who obviously are investing in those animals.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I have a pet product that I sell on Etsy. It's a higher end scratching system for cats.
Oh.
I came up with it because my cat was destroying our house. So I started that store on Etsy quite a few years ago, and now the orders just kind of come in. We have 5-star reviews for everything. So how long have you had your Etsy store?
I just started. Amber, I saw her. Where are you? Oh, thank you, Amber. So we just started it like a month ago. So it's really new, the Etsy store.
Yeah, I definitely see. So there's a couple of issues with Etsy. You really need a lot of 5-star reviews, and then the orders just will organically come in.
Okay.
But you could also advertise on Etsy, like a few bucks a day or whatever, and that helps to get it promoted. Over the holidays, I wanted to get some pictures of we have 2 cats, wanted to get pictures of them, and I waited too long. Didn't realize it takes a few weeks, and then over the holidays, everybody's getting these portraits. So if there's any way to educate your customer base about the time frame, if they want one, it's not an impulse buy. They can't just get it the next day.
Okay.
I would try to weave that into your narrative.
Perfect. Yes. Thank you so much.
Ready? Okay, here it comes.
Thank you so much for the presentation. I was just another idea. I was thinking about where I look at paintings and the other artwork, and I was thinking if you use not the originals, but copies of them, and maybe post them at local coffee shops, bookstores, hotel rooms, and then you put like a little QR code in the corner with your information of where they can reach out for you. I think even that one, as a copy or a print in all these types of locations, might be might help you spread the word.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes. You know what? It was funny. I thought on selling prints, but they don't sell because my clients, they want their own pet, and it makes sense. So
Even that one is your own, so.
yeah, but for the means of advertising, I think that that's a great idea. Even just to put it like, not to sell it, but to say, this is where you can find.
Oh man, I'm a little nervous about this. I don't want to hit anybody.
I am a prolific artist, I have to say. Yes.
Hi, Anna. I think about as a follow-up to the conversation about prints, if you sell a digital copy so that they can then have it and use it on things, or sending them back to your Etsy store so that they can have you put a print of that on like note cards, so that now they can like have Christmas cards or customized stationery or a
that
tote
is something
bag.
that I have done, like the cards, and they love it because since I'm a graphic designer, I can do all that stuff. So I am offering that.
Yeah.
But it's a great, and they love it because I mean now they get the beautiful picture and they get it to share with everybody. So yes,
Yeah,
thank
and I would
you.
say if you have that already in your Etsy store, when you send the painting off, having a QR code or something that links to specifically their ability to add on additional orders,
Yes.
because they're going to get it, they're going to love it, that's when they're going to spend more money.
Yes, that's great. I have not thought about that. Thank you.
And, before Pat mentioned also dog
Hi.
walkers. Dog walkers, Pat mentioned. Yeah. So,
Yes.
Hi. Great presentation. Another idea, I mean, you're talking about Etsy and going out into the world, but something that's a little more local. I'm not sure if you're aware of the Artist Collective in Lewisburg on Market Street.
Well, actually, I just got invited to that.
Great.
Yes.
Well, and I thought of you because there is an artist who does commissioned portraits of like governors and stuff, but dogs are better. So I thought, but I mean, it's a great community. I know some of the artists in it, and good luck with that.
Thank you so much.
Speaking of politicians being not as worthy as dogs, I'm James May with Congressman Dan Muser's office. A bit of a sad note or a sad thought, but when someone's pet passes away or has to be put down, obviously that's a time that they many times want to memorialize that pet. Are you tapping into that at all, or is that an opportunity?
Yes. So I have been mentioning a lot of my commissions are memorialized paintings. But do you have like an idea of how to? So actually, Candy said she's gonna introduce me to a veterinary that does that job, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that's a great point. Let me tell you a little story that when I became a pet portrait artist, I used to do people. Like, that was what I was doing because I am really good at capturing the essence of the people. And but I was having a couple of sales a year. I mean, it was hard. It was hard. But then after I started doing the commissions of the pets, I told my parents, hey, I'm doing pet portraits. What? Like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of sales. What? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. People love their pets and they love. You know what? Let me tell you this. It's my joy to make cry my clients. Yes, I'm sorry. I know I have touched their hearts. And when they see the portrait and they see it's exactly what they have envisioned, they are so happy. And usually they come back. So that's that good news. Like if they are so happy, they usually come back and order another one. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here.